Hi everyone, welcome to my cozy morning routine. This is the routine that I'm going to be implementing, especially for the new year, to help me reset and have a little bit of consistency and starting my mornings off right. It's quite simple, nothing too crazy, quite realistic. I feel like whether you're getting ready to go to work and leave your house, or maybe you work from home, or maybe it's a weekend, I feel like this morning routine kind of fits any situation. So I hope it inspires you to set a little bit of a routine for yourself. I've sprinkled in a little bit of self-care throughout the routine, and never be afraid to personalize it to how you like it, to yourself and what you like. Now, one of my goals for the new year is to reduce my social media intake, particularly in the morning. Having so many outside thoughts before I can even formulate my own thoughts or tap into how I feel, what's going on in my own body, I just don't think that's right. And that's why I really enjoy easing into my day with a read. I'm a person who can take a very long time to ease into my day. It's also part of this routine is I wanted to make it a bit more efficient, because left to my own devices, I can take 2 hours until I get my day going. So that's kind of what I want to fix too, is when I'm doing my routine, I'm focusing on my morning routine and everything else stays until afterwards so that I can just get through it and start my day properly and on time. It's because I'm such a slow morning person. I love easing into my day, and when I first wake up, my apartment is kind of cold because I turned the heat down. So I just bring in my big duvet. If you guys have never brought your duvet to the couch, it's a game changer. It's so cozy. It's like a little cocoon. And then I just read my book. Now, this is what I'm currently reading. The main character is quite negative, like a negative Nancy. So I'm having trouble continuing, but there are still enough unanswered questions that make me want to find out what happens. So I'm going to push through. But after I do a little bit of reading or either scrolling on Pinterest, if I'm going to be on my phone, it's going to be on Pinterest, something very relaxing, chill, just looking at cute pictures, vision boarding my way through the morning. I start my skincare process. I use my red light mask 5 times a week. I'll either just sit down and relax while I use it or continue reading, just depends on my mood. Then it's time to step into skincare, and winter has been kicking my butt. My skin has been so dry. It's because my apartment gets dry, outside is dry, everything dry. So I'm really trying to find products that are super hydrating. Also, I would love for you guys to let me know what's a really hydrating skincare product that you're really loving for the wintertime. I would love any recommendations, so let me know in the comments what you've been using this winter. I added a light. I didn't realize how dark it was, but that made such a difference. You can actually see what's going on right now. Now, the time in the morning for my skincare is so important to me. It's time for me to sit with myself, relax, take care of myself. And I know sometimes for some of us, it can be hard to stay on our routine and do our skincare consistently. But when you think of your skincare as an act of self-care, it really becomes such a treat and a simple and easy way to pour into yourself and give yourself some love a couple minutes a day. Skincare is done. Feeling glowy, revived, lips not dry. Let's go make our first breakfast. Now, I'm not really a big breakfast person. I've never been, so I like to make something really quick and easy to make for my first meal. I also hate the idea of the first thing I'm doing is using up pots and pans and making a whole big breakfast. I feel like it just slows down my morning. Like, I like slow mornings, but I don't like to feel slowed down, if that makes sense. And I feel like cooking up an elaborate breakfast makes me feel slowed down. So my go-to lately has been Greek yogurt bowls, super high in protein. I like my first meal to be high in protein. I personally find that I feel fuller throughout the day and have energy throughout the day. So I really focus on high protein breakfasts. Just I had a little bit of granola, some fruit. My grocery store did not have blueberries, so I had to go for some dried blueberries. And dehydrated mango I sprinkled on top. I had never tried that, and I saw it in the grocery store. Thought I would try it, and I also sprinkled some shredded coconut. So I really like to add as many different flavors as I can in my yogurt bowls, and that's kind of what's interesting about this. And if you're looking for any really easy, quick breakfast ideas. I would highly recommend that. You can never really get bored. You can change up the flavors as much as you want, try different combinations, and that's exactly what I do all the time, just to keep it interesting. As I mentioned before, I am trying to leave time in the morning and leave space for me to sit with my thoughts, see how I'm feeling before I kind of start my day and start going on social media and interacting with other people. Like, I really think it's important to have time to ourselves and time for our brain to just adjust to the day. So every morning I do always start off with a little bit of a plan, like just what I want to get done in the day, what are my top 3 priorities. I tend to have really busy days. Kind of make a little list of what I want to do, keep certain tasks top of mind, you know, just have a general idea for where the day is going to go. Sometimes it's a bit more detailed than others. So yeah, just taking some time in the morning to think about what I want, how I feel, and how things are going. Now, this winter, I found that for me, it has been really important to get out the house and get some fresh air. Like many, I don't like the cold, but what tends to happen is I just stay home and I don't get outside enough. So I do feel a really quick morning walk. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling or what the weather is like, I will have a walk that ranges between 5 minutes, like just a walk around the block, or 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on, you know, the vibes. But I do try to get out as soon as I can. Today was a particularly cold day, if you can't tell by how I was dressed. So we really just had a quick 10 minutes outside. The walk always feels horrible in the moment, especially in winter, I should say. Clarify, it was cold, but I always feel better afterwards. So let's actually get ready for the day. Okay, let's actually look cute now. Now, one of my New Year's resolutions and something I really want to work towards this year is actually getting ready every day. I mean, it doesn't have to be too much, but just a little something, just to feel nice and feel cute in the house. Honestly, I stayed away from even putting on makeup or doing too much every day for a long time because I struggled with hormonal acne, and I always just felt like I'd rather not put any makeup or anything that doesn't have to be on my face when I don't have to, only when needed. So I'm trying to rewire my brain now that my acne has kind of cleared up. I'm being okay with putting on makeup every day just to feel good and feel a little bit put together. Now I went ahead and got started on my hair. But I ended up doing my hair in a little bun. I also make TikToks. My username is Brittany J on TikTok and Instagram if you guys want to follow me there. So I just inserted this quick little clip just to show you guys how I did the bun. And then just curled my front pieces, ready to look good, feel good. It's crazy how much of a game changer it is. It's like, if you really want to feel good, looking good helps a lot. And realizing that is exactly what motivates me to kind of put a little extra effort in. All right, guys, this is what we're working with for today. Thank you for spending the morning with me. I hope this inspired you guys to get a little morning routine going for yourself. It's really good to kind of consistently do things that make you feel good. And, you know, your morning routine does not have to be anything crazy. You can change the order of the stuff I did. You can add new things, take out, like, make it really personalized to yourself. And yeah, you can kind of have fun with it and do as you please. If you stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy you're here. I'm really excited to be back on YouTube and making more videos throughout the new year. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. With that being said, see you guys in my next video. Bye.